Hey guys, welcome back. And I got my computer to work, so we get some Minecraft footage. And I actually haven't played Minecraft in a while, so if I low-key play a little bit weird, that's my fault. And also the footage might be a bit laggy, so yeah. So I'll be talking about how ever since I was young, I've always felt alone. I have family, but I'm just not really close to them and don't have too much of a good relationship with some. And in school, it wasn't good either. I've always struggled with making friends and just having friends in general. When you're alone, it really does feel like there's no point to life. Like, I have friends, but it doesn't feel like friends at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, sometimes I'll be talking to them and it feels like they don't want to talk to me. And I recently was at this festival and a bunch of people were going, and I was going there by myself and I just wanted to be there with people. So I asked someone if I can be with them for the festival, and they were actually telling me that they're gonna be with a group of people that I didn't know, and I was like, oh, that's okay. They were being weird about it, and then I could tell that they didn't want me to be with them. So eventually I just kind of noticed that, and I was like, oh, okay. And they told me actually that they were just gonna be with one person that I didn't know. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. I'll just find someone else to hang out with. And so I just was talking to this one girl that I wasn't really close with too much, but she was really nice enough for me to be with her. I didn't really talk to her that much, but I were just watching the show and stuff that was going on. And I eventually ran into that one person, and it actually turns out she was with a group of people I actually knew. So, it kind of feels like she didn't want me there, and I'm guessing she didn't. So I just really didn't bother. And one time I was actually hanging out with also a group of old friends, and they were actually making plans, and I wasn't invited. They were making them in front of me, and it kind of sucks because just knowing everything and stuff. And the weirdest part was that they didn't invite me to what they were doing, but they kept on sending me pictures of all of them hanging out together and being together, and it kind of hurt a lot, and I just didn't know what to do. And that night I actually broke down crying because I just felt so alone, and that these people just didn't like me at all. And I was thinking that whole night about how what I can do to be better for them to like me, and what I can do to change as a person so then that they can like me. But in reality, that's just how some people are sometimes, and I am not close with those people anymore for myself, because I felt always when I was around them, I was just not supposed to be there. I felt really out of place a lot of the time, and I just felt really alone with them. And eventually, ever since I let go of those friends, I started accepting things for how they are. And eventually, when I got older, I started to accept things for how they are. And now I don't really mind being alone. It still hurts a lot because I just want to be with people and hang out with people and be happy and have these years of my life where I can have fun going out, but instead I'm just in my room and don't really talk to anyone. So it comes to a point where things are just how it is, and you kind of just have to accept it. And I've came to a point in my life where I've kind of just accepted it for how it is. I still think about it from time to time, and it really does hurt, but it's out of my control. In reality, you can't really do anything about it. Things just happen in your life, and you can't really control it, so it's best just to accept it for how it is. So that's it for now. Thank you for listening, and hope you guys have a good one. So bye.